You can spend thousands of dollars learning a new skill or enrolling on an online course or investing in the latest trend and still be broke, right? Still not living your most successful life. Spending money for success is actually rarely the answer. Instead, the cheat code for success is normally focusing on the free things that 99% of people overlook, right? Kind of free investments that give a huge return. These are some of the best ones based on my personal experience. Number one, do more than is asked of you. So doing the absolute bare minimum may feel good in the short term, but long term, if you just do the bare minimum, you're not giving anyone the chance to actually recognize you, to notice the hard work that you can put into things, and therefore people just aren't going to value you as much. A few weeks ago, another part of my company reached out to me because they wanted me to do the voiceover for one of their new product trainings. So this part of the company is French, and they wanted a native English speaker to do the voiceover so that non-native English speakers would find it easier to understand. Now, I did not need to do this voiceover at all. It was not in my job description. I don't get any benefits for doing it, nothing. My boss didn't even know about it. But I decided to do it anyway, kind of set aside a few hours and actually record this voiceover. But then I went a little bit further and I actually edited the video as well. I then generated subtitles and added those on to make it even easier for non-native speakers, and just did all of this off my own back. Fast forward a few weeks, and now this training video has actually been watched by one of the leaders in my company, and they put a message out on the company-wide Teams channel, kind of thanking me personally for the extra work that I'd done. So that's awesome. If I had done the bare minimum, nothing would have happened. But instead, now I actually have the direct gratitude of one of the key members in my company, and all it cost me was just a few hours one afternoon. Go above and beyond, and new opportunities will open up for you. Number two, wake up early. Waking up early every morning does not cost anything, apart from maybe like a few hours of sleep the first few days while you're getting into your new routine. But it has so many benefits. Most importantly, when you wake up early, it gives you access to quiet hours. So hours at the beginning of the day when you're not going to be distracted by other people because everyone else is still asleep. And on top of this, these quiet hours, they've actually been shown to be when we're most creative as well. So if you have a side hustle, if you're learning a new skill or something like that, taking these quiet hours and just really focusing in on a certain thing, we're going to have a few very creative hours without those distractions from the outside world. For me, I've even noticed that my mood improves when I wake up early each morning, because for me, it is a great feeling when you've already done some work, you've already gone for a walk, you've already ticked off some of the tasks from your to-do list before anyone else is even awake. That is a great feeling. It just kind of builds momentum and sets the mood for the rest of the day. But as we all know, waking up early is a real challenge. Now, I do have a few tips on how to wake up early kind of consistently, and actually the next video I'm going to make for this channel is about how to wake up early on a consistent basis, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss that one. Number three, be contagiously optimistic. There are times when it is hard to be positive, like when you go away for your wedding and honeymoon and end up putting 5 kilograms on in 3 weeks, or you go to Dusseldorf for a trade show and you end up catching the flu. But so much about being successful and building success is building relationships and building that network. And surprise, surprise, people do not want to spend time with people who are overly negative. People want to spend time with other people who are very positive. Even so positive that some of that positivity rubs off on you. When I'm at work, I always try and be as optimistic as possible. Partly because other people are just so negative and I want to keep morale up. But to me, it's so clear that when I am being optimistic, it builds relationships, it builds collaboration, and on a personal standpoint, it builds resilience too, so that when I'm faced with new challenges in the future, I become less fazed by them. The world does not need more negative people, we need more optimistic people. And if you can embody this, then you're already on the road to success. Number four, a fit body. If you watch any fitness influencer online, then you'll probably think that you need the newest diet or to take their supplements or to follow their workout routine in order to have a fit body. But actually, what I've found is that it's completely the opposite. It all comes down to just calories in, calories out, right? It's the simple formula upon which a fit body is built. If you eat less than you burn each day, you will lose weight. And if you pair that with some exercise, then most likely you're going to have a fit body. But why is having a fit body so important? Basically, because when you have a fit body, when you're healthy, you have more energy. And energy is the most valuable currency we have. It helps us stay consistent, it helps us reach our goals, it helps us build relationships, right? Everything, really. Without energy, we are not living our lives to the fullest. And finally, we have posture, right? Body language is just so important. As people, we're really, really good at judging people upon first looking at them. And a lot of that comes from the person's appearance, right? But there's actually a lot of subconscious signals that we pick up on, and that's the body language. You can tell a lot about someone just by the way they're standing and what they're doing with their body. So ask yourself this: would you rather be business partners, or would you rather be friends with someone who is standing up straight, shoulders back, makes eye contact with you when they look at you? Or would you rather be in contact with someone who's kind of all hunched up, won't look at you, stands in the corner of the room, right? It's a no-brainer. The good thing is that body language is something you can work on, and it costs absolutely nothing, but it will have a huge impact on your success. Simple body language aspects that you can focus on would be standing up straight, having your shoulders back, making eye contact with someone, facing them when you're speaking to them, things like that. Now, body language is something that I'm personally working on at the moment, and as I learn more about this topic, I'll be sure to share what I learn on this channel. So there we go, guys. If you follow a few of these strategies, then it's almost impossible for you not to experience some degree of success. Let me know down in the comments if you have anything else which is free but will have a big impact on your success. And it's been a pleasure. I will see you in the next video.